MotorWeek is made possible by Rock Auto and Tire Rack.
This time we have some handy helpers for you do-it-yourselfers. First is a magnetic finger. This comes from Snap-on Tools. Has a magnet in the end, and you can hold those really difficult bolts like up under the dash. All right, here we have Furton. This is a rust converter. It converts rust into a surface that can be sanded and prepped for paint. Does a good job, too. Now, you may think that there's no reason to ever need a protractor around an automobile, but you would be wrong. There are various things like some of the settings under the hood and so on that may require the use of a protractor. This is an electronic one. This is available from various parts vendors and so on. Does a really good job and saves quite a bit of time. It's also magnetic, which helps. All right, now, if you look inside a modern automobile, one thing that you're going to see is missing is any type of bolt, nut, or screw or anything holding the interior together. It's all concealed, and it's all done with various types of plastic clips. But how do you get them apart? Well, you have to pry them apart, and if you try to pry them apart with a screwdriver, invariably, where the screwdriver goes across the adjacent piece, you're going to dent it, or you're going to scratch it. So here we have some plastic wedges and tools. They're different thicknesses and different slopes to them and so on. You can actually wedge them in between the parts and pry on them gently to remove these various parts inside the car, even things like the door panel. Now, one thing to remember, if you have something that uses clips like this, buy new ones before you take it apart, because invariably you'll have to replace them. All right, headlights. Wow, they have become a real issue trying to get them out. They have clips and so on, and many times you can't reach behind them and put a new bulb in them. You have to take the headlight completely out of the car. Well, here we have a couple of tools from Snap-on. One is to push, the other is to pull. What you do with these is you use this plastic piece to go in between the headlamp and the body parts, and you can feel for the release tab in there. Then you put the metal part in and push or pull on it to release the headlamp, and saves damaging the metal around the paint, that is, around the headlamp, and makes your life a lot easier. And if you have a question or a comment, drop me a line right here at MotorWeek.